Hey, we are two Star Wars nerds, and we have another Star Wars wisdom talk for you today. We've been going through the Clone Wars animated series, and there's so many great quotes at the beginning of each episode. Some aren't so great, but some are actually amazing. And so we're pulling those ones out, and we are sharing our heart and our thoughts on why we think these are words of wisdom. So this one right here from episode 105, Rookies, one of the best episodes in my opinion. It says the best confidence builder is experience.
Yes.
The best confidence builder is experience. So why don't you just start us off, talk for a minute or two on why you think this is a wise quote.
Yeah, I would love to. I've seen this definitely personally in my life as I'm trying to learn a new skill or grow in something. The best thing I can do is work on it privately before I'm doing it publicly in front of people. Because when you're working on it privately, you start to develop the skill set. So then when you're doing it in front of the people you're leading or just doing it in front of people, the confidence is there because your body knows what to do. And so for me personally, I'm talking about like singing. And so I do like vocal exercises pretty regularly.
Every day. Every day.
I miss some days, but they're fun and they sound funny.
They do, and they're long. They're very long. They're like 30, 45 minutes long.
But I do that so that when I'm in front of people and I'm singing, I'm not worried about my technique. I'm able to just focus on singing and leading. Because I've done it where I'm just worried about, the high note or this part of the song is hard. And that does not give me confidence. That makes me actually shrink back and I get in my head and then I can't sing whatever I'm thinking about because my mind's messed with me. So when I'm practicing these skills and these workouts in my private time, then when I go up to apply them and sing songs, there's this confidence in me because my body naturally knows what to do because it's been training for that moment. And so this has been something I've seen in my life. I've seen success in it, and I've seen the confidence come from it, from working on it privately on my own. That gives me the confidence to then go out and lead in public.
And, you know, what's so great about that is that very idea of you don't need to stir up confidence to do something. You just need to start doing it, and the confidence will come.
Yep.
You know, for me, there was this phrase that people would say about my life and my decision-making abilities years and years ago. They'd say that I had paralysis by analysis. That basically, because of the way my mind naturally works, I want to know all of the options for what could happen. I feel most secure when I have the most information, but the trap of that is you never really have all the information. So what I would do is I would think of, okay, option A can go 10 different ways, and each one of those sub options can go like 5 ways.
And that never ends.
And no, it doesn't. But in my mind, I was telling myself, okay, once I see everything, then I can make the right path and the right decision. But at the end of the day, it'd be years and years and years before ever taking the first step. And I missed so many opportunities. And I never had confidence. Actually, what ended up happening is I became more cemented in fear because I was just thinking, like, what if I make the wrong choice? Because there's all these unknown variables. And I always found out, too, that once I started doing things, all of those things I thought about, none of them happened. It was like, oh, I didn't expect this variable to come into my life. But then I found freedom in actually just doing rather than thinking and saying I'm going to do something, just quietly doing it myself and figuring it out along the way and being okay at failing because I've started a lot of things and failed at a lot of things. But
you learn.
I have.
But you've learned, and I've learned, and you will if you try new things.
Absolutely. And I think what's key is it doesn't matter if you're creative and if you're like, I want to write books, I want to sing, I want to make YouTube videos, you know, I want to make TikTok videos, whatever you want to do. Or if it's something more professional, like I want to finish my education, or I want to start a business, or I want to do this, or whatever you need confidence in.
The list is endless.
Once you actually start doing it, you realize that the only difference between you and that person you're looking up to in that arena that you're interested in is that they just have more hours logged, that they just have showed up and they've put in more time.
Yep.
It's just as simple as that.
Yep. And I think a big thing that's really taught us more about this is being a parent.
Yeah.
Because you can say like, oh, I need to practice being a parent by babysitting, or all these things that people may come up with. But let me tell you, babysitting is different than being a parent. And the best way to learn to be a parent is just being a parent. You can't learn on someone else's kids. And I feel like it's the same way in anything we do. You have to learn it personally for yourself. It has to be your thing. That's where the experience comes. Obviously, there is little experience with babysitting and, you know, things like that, but it's completely different when it's your own kid, and it's so much better when it's your own kid. And it's like that with anything that you do. When you're doing it because you love it and you're passionate about it and it's your thing, it's like your baby, whether it's a real baby or a metaphorical baby, there's that passion that gives you the endurance to continue to pursue it and build that confidence and gain that experience.
Absolutely. And, you know, there's so many things that you can learn from just stepping full into something and just like failure or success. I'm going to figure it out.
You'll surprise yourself.
You're going to succeed more than you'll fail. That's for sure. Because I think failure is an amazing teacher. And that's why it builds confidence, because you realize it's not the end of your life. Things keep going and you realize you can do this. So with that, we are two Star Wars nerds, and may the Force be with you always.